Imagine joining a huge party where everyone wears name tags. Without one, nobody knows who you are. In computer networks, your name tag is an IP address. But here's the question: who hands these out automatically without you even noticing? That silent background worker is DHCP, the Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. Before we dive deeper, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We already have over 30 videos on computer networking, and many students have used them to pass exams and even CCNA certifications. Now, let's begin with the most basic question. What exactly is DHCP? DHCP is a network management protocol. Its job is simple but essential. It automatically assigns IP addresses and other critical details such as subnet mask, default gateway, and DNS servers to devices on a network. Think about what life would be like without DHCP. Every single device, your phone, your laptop, your printer, would need to be configured manually by an administrator. It would be time-consuming, prone to mistakes, and almost impossible to manage at scale. Instead, DHCP makes networks plug and play. The moment you connect a device, it immediately asks for an address, and DHCP gives it everything it needs to communicate. But knowing what it does is just the first step. Let's talk about why it's so important in real networks. Picture a large movie theater. If ushers had to seat every single guest by hand, it would take forever and chaos would break out. Instead, with an automated system, seats get assigned instantly and fairly. That's exactly what DHCP does for an IP addresses. It prevents devices from accidentally using the same number, avoids wasted addresses, and ensures efficient use of an available pool. This becomes even more critical as networks grow. At home, you might have 10 devices. In a university or an enterprise, you could have thousands connecting at once. Without DHCP, it would be a nightmare to keep things running smoothly. So, DHCP solves a major problem. But how does it actually work in practice? Let's break it down, step by step. The magic of DHCP is in its 4-step handshake. Remember with the acronym DORA. First, discover. When a device connects, it broadcasts a message. Is there a DHCP server out there? Second, offer. The server replies, yes, here's an available IP address you can use. Third, request. The device responds, I'd like to use that address, please. Finally, acknowledge. The server confirms, great, it's now officially yours. The entire exchange happens in milliseconds, every single time you connect to a Wi-Fi at home, in an office, or at a cafe. It's seamless and invisible to users, but without it, connectivity simply wouldn't happen. Of course, DHCP isn't just about handing out addresses. There are some deeper concepts that make it more powerful. To fully understand DHCP, we need to know a few key terms. Lease. An IP address is never permanent. It's borrowed for a set time and must be renewed when the lease expires. Scope. This is the pool of addresses the server is allowed to distribute. Reservation. Some devices, like servers or printers, need fixed addresses. A reservation ties a device to a specific IP. Options. DHCP can also hand out extra information, such as which DNS server to use, which gateway to route traffic through, or even the address of a timed server. Together, these features make DHCP flexible enough for both small home setups and massive enterprise networks. Now, let's step back and look at the bigger picture, the benefits and drawbacks of relying on DHCP. The advantages are clear. DHCP is automatic and scalable. It reduces human error, saves administrators endless hours of manual work, and provides centralized control. In short, it's the backbone of modern networking. But it's not perfect. If the DHCP server goes down, no new devices can get addresses, which can cripple a network. DHCP also relies on broadcast messages, and those broadcasts don't naturally cross routers unless a relay agent is in place. And while DHCP is great for general use, sometimes static IP addresses are still the better choice for critical systems that require absolute stability and predictability. So, DHCP is powerful, but like every tool, it has its limits. To wrap this up, let's look how it fits into your everyday life. Every time you connect your phone to Wi-Fi at home, open your laptop in a lecture hall, or join a hotspot at a coffee shop, DHCP is silently at work. Without it, the internet would feel like a traffic jam, with devices colliding over duplicate IP addresses. DHCP is the invisible hero that makes networking effortless, reliable, and fast. It's one of those protocols you rarely think about, but you rely on it every single day. If you found this explanation helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We're building a complete library of networking concepts designed to help you learn faster, understand deeper, and pass certifications with confidence. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.